I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are doing all right around the world. Welcome after a long time, right? It's been 24 hours since I did the last video. Wow, I miss you guys very, very much. I like to talk a lot, you know me, right? If you don't know me, welcome. And God bless you. Like I said always, I always start with God because He's the one who created me and you, if you don't know that. Yeah? So God bless your family and everybody you love. May He continue blessing you, blessing you, blessing you. Because the blessings from God are so wonderful and so sweet. They feel good. Anyway, Chelsea played yesterday and they won 3-0. Club America versus Chelsea in Atlanta, I think Atlanta, Georgia, in USA. 5 minutes, I'm 5 minutes away. Not where Chelsea is, in the USA. I can go where Chelsea, I wanted to actually go there, but I changed my mind. It's so far away. On top of that, I gotta book a hotel. I gotta eat, maybe two days, because you just can't go one day. You gotta, just find some lunch, some dinner on this stuff, and you gotta pay a lot of money. On top of that, you get a ticket. It's expensive. It's a lot of money. So I just decided, no, I'll use that money for something else. Anyway, Chelsea won 3-0 yesterday. It's Club America. Let's not blowing away like on the windy day, right? Because sometimes that happens, you're blowing away yourself thinking Chelsea's back. No, they are not back. It's Club America on top. It's pre-season. We got to remember that. But Enzo Maresca did something very, very important. And this is why I came up here saying this, Look at the video. Let's watch the video first, and now I'll continue talking while we're watching. There we go. Here is Maresca ball. We used to say sorry ball. Remember when Sarri was at Chelsea? We say sorry ball. Now we're watching Maresca's ball. Not the only thing. The thing I noticed about Enzo ball, not Enzo Fernandez, and Enzo Maresca ball. These guys, they confuse me every time I say Enzo. Like Enzo Fernandez or Enzo Maresca. Talking about Enzo Fernandez, he came in the Chelsea team and he played fine, not fantastic. He was okay. And he apologizes. Everybody forgave him and moved forward. That's exactly what I wanted. Keep watching the video. I'll talk about the video because this is Maresca's video. Enzo Maresca. Yes, I'm thinking Fernandez again. My mind is twisted to Enzo Fernandez, mate. I'm talking about Enzo Fernandez, and I want to talk about again Enzo Fernandez like he's a manager. You understand what I'm saying, right? Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Yeah, come back again if you went like that. Don't do that. Yeah, this is who I am. So Enzo Maresca, you can see how the team they are playing. Of course, as I said, it's Club America, so it's not a huge thing, right? But it's a huge thing. Why? Because we changed the system. Enzo Maresca changed the system. He went to 4-3-2-1, and that Mauricio Pochettino did exactly like that lineup, if I'm not wrong. But the tactic different. If you look at Christopher Nkunku, it looks like the team is built on Christopher Nkunku. That's what it looks like. Nkunku is everywhere. We don't know which position Nkunku is playing. Nkunku can play as a wing. Nkunku can play in the midfield. He can play as a false nine. He can even play as a striker. So it's good to see Nkunku moving the ball that nicely, and you can just see the Chelsea team, the way they're moving the ball. It's very good, and they're passing very fast. And you can, like, if you watch the game, you hear Enzo Maresca saying, pass, 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 pass. He wants the team to pass the ball quickly. Because the Chelsea team, they're always very slow. Always very slow to pass, We saw that under Mauricio Pochettino last season. It was not a good feeling. But yesterday, I am very happy and I'm very impressed. The way they were touching, one touch, one touch, one touch, one touch, fast. And that's what you want. You see how Manchester City play one touch ball? That's exactly what Chelsea is doing. They are learning to do that, you know? And this is what happened. If you have learned some good stuff from a big guy, like a good coach, like Enzo Maresca, he has learned something from Pep Guardiola, right? So, yeah, maybe that's why Chelsea is changing a little bit. Chelsea team, not Chelsea Football Club, but these guys. I would say, you know, for me, not for everybody. For me, when I say Chelsea, sometimes I feel like if I say Chelsea, I say those guys, the guy who bought the club, the Cardiff. Those are Chelsea. Sometimes this is what I think sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying, right? Because those guys, they have financial control. They are the ones controlling. So when I say these boys are changing football, are changing how they play, I don't see them like Chelsea. I see them Enzo Maresca style, like Enzo Ball, you know, Enzo Maresca Ball, like we used to say Sarri Ball, remember? Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe this makes sense? Yeah. If it doesn't make sense, I don't think you understand much. Cheers. I'm glad they won 3-0. We move forward to the next game. And this is a very good stuff because it changed the system. Last time when we played with Celtic, we were so high. At some point I started thinking, are we watching Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham? Because Ange Postecoglou, like the high line, it's not a good thing to be to do a high line. Because the high line can kill the game easily. Very easily. Don't do that. That's very dangerous. But Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham, he likes that and it looks like he's gonna stick with that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So when I saw that, Enzo Maresca, I'm like, uh-oh. Are we gonna do this? If we're gonna do this, I don't think this is for these boys. It's not for Chelsea, these boys, no. It's not. So, let's see if we're gonna continue the same lineup, but we have to face the big boys. We have to face Man City and Real Madrid. I will not say anything about that. Let's see. It's pre-season, so let's see. We have about 3 weeks until the Premier League starts. If I'm not wrong, 3 or 4 weeks, the Premier League will start, and then serious business begins, and that is exactly what everybody is waiting under Enzo Maresca. Look, I will say this: Enzo Maresca, Chelsea, he would do well. I think. I'm not saying he would do well and you know, like statement. No, I think he would do well if Chelsea give him a chance to work with the boys. If they won't sack him at the end of the season, I think he would do well. And the players looks like they are getting now in the system of Enzo Ball. I think the team will come good. And I think if he stays at Chelsea for a long time, he will become just like a Tate at Arsenal. I really see that happen. Because if you see that pre-season, the way Chelsea team are moving and they're not doing back pass all the time. We saw back pass under Celtic, right? It's just not under, yeah. When we play Celtic, I'm saying under Celtic. I don't know what I'm saying today. It's crazy. When Chelsea played Celtic, we saw back passes from Fofana. That is just what can I say? The players, they are used to that system, right? Back passing. Remember, these players that have been here, Frank Lampard, some of them, they've been coached by Frank Lampard, and Pochettino, when he was here, he used to do back passing. That's tactic. I don't like that. So the players, they're getting used to that. That's why Enzo Maresca was screaming, as I said, pass the ball forward, all the way up to the end. That is very good to see a manager doing that. Very, very good. So, Christopher Nkunku is going to be the hot man up there. And Enzo Maresca said this. Enzo Maresca on Christopher Nkunku, great impact in preseason. I knew him before I joined. I love him. He can play in the pocket as a 9 and wing. He is very good fit for this system, and he is. Did you see how he scored in penalties and how he did today? He was phenomenal today. Just like Eden Hazard. He was phenomenal, Christopher Nkunku. And I just hope he doesn't get injured in the preseason. You know, that would be bad. Now, the question here is, who's going to take the penalty? Who is going to take the penalty? Because Enzo Maresca, he said he has decided to give Christopher Nkunku the penalties. That's what I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is what I heard. We have to remember Kopama. Nobody saw Kopama. It's still on holiday, right? Kopama, Gallagher. We haven't. Gallagher, you will leave. I'll come to Gallagher. I got something to show about Gallagher. It's insane. Something's happening, and I think he will leave. Kopama. I haven't seen him in preseason. What's gonna happen? Because he's a good penalty taker, and he's phenomenal. Kopama. He's a very good player. Enzo Maresca is gonna have a headache. He's gonna have a big headache because I'm looking at the system because it's gonna be Palmer. I think Sterling or Madueke. It's gonna be Palmer, Nkunku, Madueke. I don't know. I'm thinking. Look, I'm having this headache to choose this player, like to put wingers on there, because where Palmer is, Madueke also played there, and Madueke is a very, very good player. But I think Madueke is going to sit on the bench and be a second winger. We got so many games to play, right? So it's going to be very, very difficult to choose. Yeah, both areas are very tick-tock. Now, Gallagher, here it is. Understood. Conor Gallagher turned down a new 3-year. Wow. Plus 1-year contract extension at Chelsea today, as well as in the early June wages offered comparable to the highest earner in Chelsea midfield. As reported, Chelsea have agreed a package with Atletico Madrid in excess of 40 million, include add-ons, and will support a move to Spain. If that is Gallagher's preference, no terms agreed yet. Aston Villa also had a club record bid accepted for Gallagher in June, but he decided to stay. Chelsea would prefer to sell Gallagher abroad than to a Premier League rival, and the Atletico offer accepted it at is well below the one made by Villa. Both Chelsea and Atletico Madrid are now waiting for feedback from Gallagher. Now, Fabrizio Romano, more on Conor Gallagher exclusive story agreement done between Atletico and Chelsea since yesterday has revealed fee around 40 million. Gallagher will decide soon. New 3-year contract proposal rejected in June with salary comparable to highest earner in Chelsea midfield. As I said, the power is in Gallagher's hand. If Gallagher said yes, he will go to Spain, and I think he will. Come on, he's gonna think about that, and I think he will. And it's gonna be very sad, gotta be honest. It's gonna be very, very sad if you leave, and I wish him the best. Nothing to say much. I wish him the best, but I'll be very sad, as I said, if you leave. Very, very sad. Yeah, and look, me too, I prefer him to go to Spain, not to a Premier League. Not to a Premier League live. I prefer him to go to Spain. But this is what happened. If he goes to Spain, he's going to want to come back in the Premier League. He will come back, either to Arsenal or Manchester City. You will tell me. I think it's Manchester City will come back to. It's sad. Or Liverpool. I forget Liverpool is there. Oh, Liverpool. So let's see, you know. This can come bite us, and I think Chelsea, they will regret selling Gallagher. This is my words. I think they will regret. I am regretting already selling him, but Chelsea, they will regret selling Gallagher. He's a good player. When you watch him play football, he's a good player. So yeah, I will see you soon, guys. Subscribe to Isaac Football Club, hit the notification bell. You don't have to miss all the dreams right here at this football wonderful club we have. I will see you soon. Very soon there will be more different people who's gonna talk football at this channel. So keep your eyes open. It's not just gonna be me. Very soon there are gonna be, you know, so many people coming up, and I like that because I want this channel to increase. And if you want, I'm gonna give you this opportunity. If you want to talk about football, you can send me your video and I'll put you on. I offer to you for free. You don't have to pay me money. It's free. If you want, if you want, come up here talking about football. You're free, my friend. Send me your video. The email is down there. If you want my WhatsApp business line, I'll give it to you. You can send me your video talking about football, and then we'll move on from there. You see that? I will see you soon. God bless.